If I sound a little different in this video, it is because I'm not in the United Kingdom right now. I am in Ibiza for reasons that I'll probably get to later, and I'm a 1 hour ahead. So basically, anything I'm seen here, just add an hour on because I'm actually an hour ahead of what I usually should be. But I feel like it's important to make this video because Star Wars has recently announced a event that they made on Roblox, which is really just a notification for when the next update is going to occur. And interestingly, the next update is today at 7 p.m. of Spain time, so that's going to be 8 p.m. UK time. And as mentioned in the title of this event, it's for the 4th of July skin, even though this is being released on July the 2nd, notably 2 days before the 4th of July. Now, interestingly, they've made the end of the event, or end of this event, notification event, on the 9th of July, 2 hours after the update has posted. So I'm not entirely sure what that's all about. Maybe that's just an error, because usually this should be 8 p.m. Obviously, because I'm in Spain right now, it should be 7 p.m. This is also listed as an item drop because I think Roblox requires it, something like that, or like there's a new update here or an item drop. But they have posted the description of this, and it is very telling on what this is going to be. So previously, I've speculated that there would be a 4th of July skin in the updates, given the fact that last year we got the Patriotic Commander, and I speculated that this year we would get something similar, and indeed we do. So we have to complete a special mission quest to unlock the Patriotic Base 1776 military base skin. Now, the 1776 skin, the number here is in reference to the year that America gained its independence from the United Kingdom, that being 1776. Now, this being a military-based skin, we would expect some units to be American themed because that's the theme of the patriotic skin. And indeed, we see in the thumbnail that the stuff here, the leaked stuff here, they are patriotic themed, and we can clearly see what they're based on. So here we can see a tank with its cannon being neon parted and the gunner having neon parts as well. So very clearly this is the railgun tank. Right, next to it we have a non-neon version, so we have to assume that this is the regular tank, the level 4 military base. Behind these you can see some sort of missile guided tank. I'm not entirely sure what this is. It looks more like a gunner APC rather than anything. However, obviously the military base doesn't have this. What I suspect this could be is the plane that the airstrike that the military base has. So in case you didn't know, some of the skins for the military base do have their own unique plane. So the default skin has the stealth bomber. I think the classic skin uses the same, but the Wasteland skin uses a turboprop plane, or a plane with a propeller at the front. Meanwhile, the Cyber skin uses the stealth bomber. So I think it's actually kind of likely that this could be a plane, because I'll be quite honest, I'm not entirely sure what this is. It could be a feature of the railgun tank or the regular tank, but I don't think it's a Humvee, because what I think the Humvee replacement is this monster truck that is patriotic themed, obviously, unless for some reason I'm mistaken and these missiles are part of the tank here, but then the tank itself doesn't shoot out rockets. The only thing that shoots out, I guess, bombs are the stealth bomber, and like these don't look like bombs, but I can't really explain what the missiles are doing here, and the only explanation is that this is the plane that comes with the military base skin, and this burger looking thing is some sort of Humvee 3, I don't know, because this is probably likely the Humvee 1 or 2, but certainly it actually doesn't look like a plane, so who knows what this could be. Now, this thumbnail leak actually gives us a clue that the developers may be moving back to graphic thumbnails as opposed to the clickbait thumbnails that we've seen previously on Tower Defense Simulator. In fact, very interestingly, they've seemed to remove all traces of the previous clickbait thumbnails and gone for the more graphical style, which people actually like. It seems like Bone Natural has taken in account the views of what the community thinks about the clickbait thumbnail themes, but I mean, obviously they'll get more clicks with Tower Defense Simulator, so who knows how it affects the game's performance. Also, I've just noticed on this thumbnail, the cloud at the background make a sort of eagle-like thing. I mean, like the rest of the background behind it, the clouds, they're like the default clickbait thumbnail clouds, I can't lie. But then you also got the American flag, because obviously America. Additionally, the developers mention in the second part of the description, take on a second mission quest to earn the explosive firework technician tower. The second mission quest in reference to this being the first mission quest and this being the second mission quest. This is important because the firework technician was actually first added on the 31st of December 2024 as its own mission quest, the Complete the Happy New Year's mission quest. That's how you got the Firework Technician back in the New Year's update. Interestingly enough, the Firework Technician did have a glitch where you were able to start the quest even if you did have the Firework Technician, so you were able to restart it. However, you weren't able to actually complete the quest once you reached the end, and you couldn't abandon the contract, meaning that some people have soft-locked themselves from having the Firework Technician mission quest because they were unable to accept any other contract because they weren't able to abandon this or complete this. One would assume that if you have the Firework Technician Tower already from this mission quest or from the previous mission quest, you were unable to start the Firework Technician Tower mission quest. Now, I'm not sure that the mission quest for the new 4th of July Firework Technician will be the exact same as the New Year's quest. This was 1,000 coins, Triumph Intermediate Mode twice, deal 500,000 damage, Triumph Multi-Mode twice, deal 1,000,000 damage, Triumph Fallen Mode twice. This was quite repetitive, and you could also buy this for 500 Robux, which is, I believe, the most expensive contract that you could buy out for Robux, because all the other contracts, the most they've ever costed is like nearly 400 Robux, 399 Robux. So I'm not sure if the Firework Technician will have the exact same quests. What I think will probably happen is the developers will tinker around with these missions, because most people found these to be quite tedious previously. But I think it will probably cost quite a bit of Robux to buy out the entire contract, given the fact that it is technically an event tower. Now, what the developers fail to mention is the hatch event. Now, it's been speculated that the Tower Defense Simulator may be part of the hatch event because of leaks that have been provided, suggest some involvement with it. So there are some badges, which I still do believe is on Tower Defense Simulator, namely the Very Cool badge, which is speculated to be part of the hatch event. It's not likely that this game pass is related to the 4th of July skin, because that's part of the mission quest as stated in the description, and mission quests do not give you badges. However, due to some controversies with the hatch involving a game that I believe was part of the hatch, Tower Defense Simulator has gotten some backlash for this, so I suspect the developers don't want to confirm nor deny if they're part of the hatch event. In any case, the hatch event should be releasing about 3 hours before the main update, the update for the 4th of July skin, is dropped. So by then, we'll know if Tower Defense Simulator is part of the hatch event or not, unless it follows some mega token system where you have to do the games in order before you can trigger Tower Defense Simulator, which people probably get annoyed at. Now, these changes also do not reflect the changes that have been made previously with the Secret Game Pass. It is likely that the Mission Quest Skip would be a developer product and not a Game Pass, meaning that this can't really be part of the 4th of July update. Now, I can't check if there's a new developer product for the 4th of July military base skin or the Firework Technician skin, or if developers are just reusing the Firework Technician quest from the New Year's update. However, one would have to presume that they're already added in the main game. Furthermore, interestingly, there is no mention of the Summer Battle Pass, even though it's said to be coming very soon. I speculated that it could have came last Friday. That wasn't the case, and I thought, well, actually, it'll probably come this week. It also doesn't seem like to be the case. It seems like the 4th of July stuff is going to be added this week, and maybe the Summer Battle Pass is going to be added next week. Now, I wouldn't be too surprised because the PvP game mode is also said to be coming soon, but PvP game mode, I mean, who knows when that's going to come. I mean, we've also got mentions of Alter Ego coming, but maybe the Summer Battle Pass is coming in 2 weeks' time. PvP is going to come out in August, and maybe Alter Ego is coming out in September before the Halloween and Christmas updates. I mean, yes, we got that leak, and it's not in order, according to the person who made the trailer, Profine. But we'll just have to wait and see, because I suspect it might be in order, at least at the time of him commenting that. In fact, the only mention of the Summer Battle Pass is when Star Wars actually responded to me, where I said that the Summer Battle Pass has sun in it, as a joke, obviously. Star Wars would reply, yes. And then I asked Star Wars if they would add the Pumpkin Militant to the Pumpkin Crate, because it's been a glitch since 2021 that the Pumpkin Militant hasn't been in the crates. In fact, it's been a glitch since it was added in 2020. Star Wars would then post this, confirming that it is likely the case where the developers probably do not care about the Pumpkin Militants, even though I've reported this glitch multiple times to Tyler and to Out of Bears, and they still have not done anything about this. However, interestingly, Star Wars has, I guess, posted 1 pixel-ish of ego, as seen here. And I can't lie, there's barely anything here. What can you see from this? Like, obviously, this isn't a pixel. It's just like a very, very small screenshot of what's from Alter Ego. But, I mean, if I'd had to guess, it may be a glory kill cutscene, given the fact that those are the recently leaked things, and it looks like they're still in development. However, obviously, that's just the best guess based on what previous things have been posted about Alter Ego, and I'm probably wrong. Let's be real. No one knows what this pixel is.